Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly wisdom for February 24th through March 2nd. It's me, Kim, from Expressions of the Universe. Thank you for joining me today. So we just came out of that full super snow moon in Virgo. If you were Virgo, or if you have Virgo rising or Virgo moon, I'm sure that this hit you especially powerfully. A lot of people have been saying how powerful that moon was. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous, but I felt more on the last super moon, but that was in Leo, and I do have a Leo moon, so maybe that's why. I have a lot of exciting things going on. We have a lot of exciting things astrologically. So let's get started. I did pull the cards. I have the crystals. And I'm sorry to announce, but we have a Mercury retrograde coming on March 5th. Mercury is getting ready to slow down and come to a halt and then start to do her backstroke. It will be in the sign of Pisces. So everybody who is a water sign, especially Pisces, Cancers, Scorpios, you will be mostly affected by this. Always Geminis are always affected by the Mercury retrograde because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. If you have Mercury dominating in your chart, which most Geminis do, then you too will be affected. And so it will be coming stationary at 29 degrees. So that always tells me it's about integrity. It's about our morals. It will move backwards to 16 degrees Pisces. So from 29 Pisces to 16 degree Pisces, and then it's got to move all the way back up to the 29 before it can go into the next sign of Aries, which then we will definitely start to feel the flow. So you want to pay attention to what is going on in your life right now, because that is going to be what the theme that this Mercury retrograde is going to rule for all of us. It's going to be about our relationships and our communication skills, how well we're communicating with other people. So that 29 degree, that always says integrity and morals to me. And then it's going to move backwards into 16 degree Pisces. It's about our love, not only for the self, but for others, what we're willing to open up to, who we're willing to trust, who we're willing to feel safe with. Those are going to be the underlying themes during this Mercury retrograde. So, Mercury rules communications, travel, electronics. You've heard me say this before. I've written numerous blogs about that. I did pull some cards. And the crystals that I want to work with this week leading up to the Mercury retrograde is golden selenite. Selenite is one of the strongest clearing crystals or stones. And then that golden selenite, other than, it's different than the white selenite. This will fill our chakras with that golden light. I just love this. It's also very grounding because Mercury is air. We want to try and stay as grounded as we possibly can. And then also my guides told me to pull out this lithium quartz. And the lithium quartz really helps to soothe our crazy minds. People that have Sun rising or moon in Gemini or even Libras, it's really great to use this because we can drive ourselves crazy. I do have other pieces somewhere, so I'm going to have to look for this. I love lithium quartz. I will keep this in my bra, especially when I'm mentally going crazy. It's great to use during a Mercury retrograde. because it will keep our minds from driving us crazy. So this week I'm using the the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. I'm waiting for my Goddess deck to arrive. Several of my friends have already received theirs, and I haven't gotten mine yet, so I don't know where it is. But the first card that I chose, this will come in on Monday, and it's the Serpent. And I love these shamanic cards. I really connect and relate to these. The Serpent always tells me it's about shedding old skin, getting rid of things that no longer serve us, stepping into a new energy, allowing our creativity to blossom up from the sacral chakra. So you want to contemplate and think about the things that you need to get rid of in your life that are no longer serving you. You need to step into a brand new energy. And I think this Mercury retrograde, with it being so closely connected to our relationships and the way that we communicate or don't communicate in our relationships, I think that that's going to put us in this contemplative mode where we can think about what is no longer working in our lives. I know it's so much easier said than done because, me personally, I'm such a black sheep. I'm such an outsider in the world around me. People don't get me. They don't understand my sense of humor. They don't understand my weirdness. And that's okay because I don't let other people's opinions affect me. But if I did, then I would probably be destroyed. I just wish that people could see me for who I truly am and the good person that I am, instead of just looking at me as some kind of witch or threat because they don't understand me. But I'm shedding that. I'm going to be like the serpent. I'm going to shed that. Coming in on Wednesday, it is Taming the Wind. Now, the wind is air energy. It is communication. It is Mercury. And so this is a contemplative time where we have to kind of smudge ourselves. You can even get sage and mugwort, Palo Santo wood, or incense and do a smudging of your whole aura and your being, because we want to cleanse our thoughts, cleanse the communication, the words that are coming out of our mouths in preparation for this Mercury retrograde. And then finally, on Friday, next Friday, which will be the March 2nd, is the Tree of Life, but it's in reversed position. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. This Tree of Life reversed is asking us to contemplate what it is we want to feed our souls with, what we want to feed our minds with, the people that we would like to surround ourselves with. What kind of nutrients are you going to put into your own personal soil so that you can blossom now that the spring is coming? That's what this Tree of Life in reverse is speaking about. And we're so often so focused on doing for other people that we don't think about what we need as a soul, a body, a spirit that can help us nurture and blossom. Because really, it ultimately is about ourselves. We're here on this earth to fulfill our own souls, to bring joy to ourselves. And too often, everybody's focused on everybody else around them, and then we suffer in silence. So we need a whole entire brand new mindset, and I think that's why this Mercury retrograde coming up is going to be so fantastic, because it will give us that food for thought and give us the opportunity to rest, relax, retreat, do some inner work and contemplation about how we can fulfill ourselves. And it's not selfish, it's self-full when we do take care of ourselves. But you know what? I just remembered I wrote some notes about this Mercury retrograde. It just sparked something in me. We have to caution during this retrograde about beware of being selfish. But remember, being self-full, filling your own cup first isn't selfish. But you have to beware of being egocentric and conceited during this time. A lot of times when Mercury is retrograde in Pisces, we can be very delusional about what's truly going on around us. So you want to try and stay as lighthearted as possible and just contemplate what's going on around you during the Mercury retrograde period. You don't want to really take any action. Wait until mid-March when Mercury moves into Aries, then you can take action. You can take that culmination of everything you thought about over the month of March and ask yourself, what is real and what was just my delusion? What was I thinking? And see if you can put some action into that. These cards that I chose for this week are preparing us for what is to come. So this energy will definitely be lingering because we want to think about what it is we're shedding. We want to be super mindful of our thoughts and words, and we want to think about how we're going to nourish ourselves. Holy crap, I have no idea what that was, and I don't even want to look. So, still no dogs barking. They've been so quiet for so long. It's almost all a little unnerving. So, all right, I think that's all I have for you for this week. I do want to make an announcement. I did post a little mini reading sale on my website at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. You can also find that on Facebook. There's a link on there. It's a new product that I introduced a couple of months ago where I'll do a live reading and record it for you, kind of like your own personalized weekly wisdom. I advertise it as a 10-card reading, but so far I've done so many of them, and I have been throwing in some extra cards because I don't like to leave a reading without me kind of knowing like a finality of it all. The readings are generally about a half an hour long, and I'm giving a 50% discount. So it's about $18 US right now. And so I will pull the cards, I'll do the reading, I'll record it, and then I will send you a permalink that only you can access anytime, anywhere, for as long as you wish. It is a private link to YouTube where I'm storing all of these videos. And so far, the feedback that I have gotten has been phenomenal. People are really loving this. And this is even from people that have come and had readings in my home, or I've gone to their homes. Most of the readings that I do are via Skype or Facebook Messenger because most of you do not live near me. So I'm able to connect with all of you through Facebook Messenger or Skype, but my time is so limited that these e-readings are really great for me because I can do them in the comfort of my home when I can get to them. Obviously, I try to deliver your reading within 24 to 48 hours. And we'll have to see how it goes with Mercury going retrograde because I usually wind up having a lot of computer issues, technology issues. I will be taking a few days off at the end this coming week because I got to take care of some medical things going on. So if you do order this week, it may be a couple of days before I get to your reading. But however, I do like to deliver within 24 to 48 hours. And let's see, I guess that's pretty much it. I also do e-chart readings. So if you're looking for an economical way to have an astrology chart reading, I will also do it via that same medium. I find that a lot of people in the Southern Hemisphere like this product because I can't coordinate my time availability with the Southern Hemisphere time zone. So for me to be able to do the reading and record it and then send you the link, it seems to be working really well. I'm going to have this sale throughout the month of March to give all of you an opportunity to get an excellent reading, 30 minutes long, for about $18 US. You can't beat that deal anywhere. It's going to be my March Madness sale, because call me mad. But if you would like to order a reading and book that with me, you can go to my website at www.expressionsoftheuniverse.com and click the shop button, and you'll see it right there in the top. So until next week, when I come back, and it will be Mercury retrograde. Peace and blessings. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. Comment me, because I love the comments. And I guess that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.